Hello, and welcome to my presentation for Introduction, Data, and Analysis. I'm Joshua Jackson, and here's a little bit about me. I grew up in rural Kansas. I've been married for 9 years. I have 5 children, 2 sets of twins. The oldest is 3.5. The middle set of twins is 2 plus a few months. And my youngest are 10 months. And I've got my wife off in the corner telling me how many. I am interested in railroads, gardening, and hiking. My work history: I've been teaching music for 18 years. I have taught all grade levels in 7 different school districts. And I want to broaden my options and opportunities, so I'm looking to get a master's in building administration and move into the administrative field. I've watched a number of different administrators and feel I can add something to the conversation. My current school is a small 1A rural district in central Kansas. We have above 80% of students on free and reduced meals. A large transient segment of the student population, a lot of foster children, a lot of children whose parents are in or just out of the penal system, and a lot of rural poverty. There is a great lack of training and understanding of new tools and technologies because everyone wears so many hats and is so busy dealing with all of the different aspects of school. There isn't a huge amount of time to gain additional training and understanding of technology or new tools that are available. So, the data use in my school: teachers read data but don't understand what to do with it or what all of it means. For instance, they know the Lexile scores on reading, but they can't distinguish all of the scores that they get from the newest FastBridge testing that we're now using. A lot of the students are reluctant to answer test questions, or they just blaze right through, guessing on pretty much all of them. As I have watched many of them test this way, it's kind of aggravating as a teacher. Data indicates a severe deficiency in reading comprehension and math skills at all levels. From our latest FastBridge testing, we obviously have a lot of work to do and a lot of intervention that is needed. So, the procedure in the district is we get the data from the FastBridge testing. It goes into our intervention groups that meet one Friday every month to analyze it. And then that analysis is passed to all the staff for intervention time use and integration into lessons where possible, showing, for example, do they have a number deficiency? Is there a phonics deficiency? Is there a sight word deficiency? Is there an addition, subtraction, basic math fact deficiency? Those kinds of things. And then we group the students according to those needs for additional time during our intervention time every day. My personal use of data in my music classroom: I use a lot of informal and formal assessments, but a lot of that is singing tests, playing tests. Did they get the notes right? How many notes did they miss? Are they on pitch? So on and so forth. Now, I have created data sheets in the past to track my students' progress with specific musical concepts, such as the understanding of notes, correct reading of rhythms, correct identification of symbols. But the problem that I have run into is not that the data is bad, and obviously it did help with my instruction, but it was so paper intensive and time intensive for the grading purposes that it became more of a hindrance for me as a teacher than an actual process that I felt comfortable using a large amount of time. So what I am looking for are to learn more techniques to gain data with less of the paperwork, how to gain more of this data, for example, from the actual performance testing that I do every week and every day as I am listening to them practice and we are working through different pieces of music. And I want to use this more advanced data that I can get from this to help streamline the instructional time and technique to make it faster and more student-centered so that I am using less time and the students are getting more out of it. So therefore I can move my classes forward at a faster pace and hopefully make a little time for more of the fun, creative projects that I would like to integrate into my music classrooms. Thank you for your time.